Good morning. We're back at this trailhead. Today we're going to do Guadalupe Peak. It's quite a bit breezier than it was yesterday when we were here. So we'll fork off onto the Guadalupe Peak trailhead up here in a few minutes. So let's go.
It's a climb. We're doing it. So far, 3/10 of a mile, 237 feet of elevation gain. Cool, a little windy. It's going to be a challenge.
This is different than yesterday. We were down in that riverbed that you can see the white down there at the bottom. And today it's a climb. Very windy. It's not too cold. I climbed a quarter of a mile. Found this nice sunny rock to sit down for a minute. I think I'm gonna let James go on ahead of me because I'm so much slower. And I have no doubt that he can make it to the top. And I'm gonna keep going. See how far I make it.
Yeah, how about that? Let's just sit down. Oh. I'm kind of taking this on my own. Tammy's following behind. We'll eventually split up, I think, but she's a slow hiker, so. Which is good. You might see more. I'm just going to try to get up there and maybe summit it with her. If she continues to go, I'll come back down. But it's nice. It's a nice trail. This is the challenge. There she is. Hey! She's coming. We're up there now. We are getting up there. I'm at 408 feet of ascent, half a mile in. 1/10 of the way in distance. And I guess a little more than 1/10 of the way up too.
Made quite the way up, not quite a mile, but almost. They say the first mile and a half to 2 miles is the hardest, so it's pretty challenging. You can see behind me, way down there. Yeah, that's the parking lot that we parked in. I keep looking for James. We have our walkie-talkies so we can keep up with each other. Maybe I'll see him here in a little bit.
Hi. There she is. She's still coming. I'm at 6/10 of a mile. 481 feet of elevation gain. And it's all been up. Hadn't been any down yet. Let's go.
That is where I'm headed. This is where I'm at. Taking it one step at a time. Gotta hike your own hike. I cannot keep up with James, and I've learned that through the years. I just kind of have to let him go on.
Still cruising along. I just met up with Tammy. Made sure she was okay. Got walkie-talkies. We're on channel 1. And I told her to turn it on at noon or on the hour, since the time changes back and forth. And I'll check in on her then, because I'm getting ahead of her. I'm at the about 1 mile mark right now. I'm pretty warm. I'd say the temperature's still in the low 50s. Still a little breezy. But this is great hiking weather. Still a steady climb going up. I just passed 793 feet elevation gain going. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm at about 1.27 miles, just past the 1,000-foot of ascent mark. I'm taking a little break. Because I am up there. It's still going though.
I've climbed quite a bit. This is the trail in front of me. It goes around the edge of that mountain right there. I've climbed up pretty high. Here's the parking lot way down there. This is just incredible. Absolutely beautiful. I've come to a section where there's a little bit of snow and ice. We're getting into the trees. Kind of on the back side of that first mountain that I was climbing. Put this up so I can be careful.
Okay, just past a 2,000 foot of elevation gain mark. There's another trail over there. I'm going to put a little title on here saying what trail that is, but that's obviously a trail. So I don't know what it is, but I'll look it up later. But still cruising along. About an hour into the hike, no, almost 2 hours into the hike, at 2.87 miles and 2,014 foot of elevation gain. It's still going. Seems like the wind is dying down, which I was kind of hoping for, so that's good. Anyway, I like this idea of summiting the highest points in states. I think I might just adopt that. I'm not going to be concerned about high points in states that you can drive to. To me, that's not a big deal. But if it's a hike, I think maybe I'll do it. Anyway, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting close. Okay, I've made it to the peak campsite. I don't know if you can read that or not. The shadow. There is a campsite up here. So I imagine I'm getting really close. I'm at 2225, 3.25 miles in. Still going strong. I'm not sure where the summit is from here. Possibly that point right there. I don't know. Anyway, it's getting a little breezier up here now. It feels like it's in the 40s though. It's warmed up in the sun. Okay, carry on. I think that's it. I'm at 2267 and I don't remember exactly the number that Tammy said where what the high point was or how much of a climb it was. I thought it was 23 something. It's going to be more than that, but it was definitely in the 20s, so that's going to be at least another 200 or 300 foot climb right there. So all right, let's do it.
I'm going to continue climbing until I run into him. I think he'll come down faster than I'm going up. I think I'm maybe 2.5 miles up. Maybe. My watch is different than what James's says. My Fitbit says I'm only 1.6 miles into the hike. I have a feeling it's a little further up than that, but let's just keep going. This outcrop of rocks way down here is where I stopped and took a break a while back. So that's how far I've come, zigzagging up and around this mountain.
The sign back there just said there's a cliff and a bridge ahead. I'd say this is probably the cliff. That's a nice cliff right there. Whew. Man, disappeared on that. Let's check out this bridge. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a drop off right there. Okay, carry on. Well, still going. About to pass the 2,400 foot elevation gain mark. And up 3.6 miles. It is gorgeous up here. It is gorgeous. crap. This is a tough hike. I'm passing 2,600 feet elevation gain. Still hadn't passed the 4 mile mark. So this last little bit is a good climb too. So that really wasn't in the profile that I remember. When I remember hearing about was it got easier towards the end, but this is definitely not easier. But I'm almost there, I believe. Okay, I guess that's a sign that tells me I'm close. I don't know. I hope so. I've given up on thinking I'm close. I'm at 2839 elevation gain, 4.2 miles. That's a hell of a climb right there. Not sure what those railings are for out there, but that's not part of the trail. Maybe people used to go that way. It's been walked off. So, alright, let's go. Let's finish this. Let's be done with it. And this last little bit of climb, this has been tough. I don't remember him saying it was this tough, but this is tough. Okay, I think I made it. That appears to be the marker for the high point. If it isn't, I'm going to be really disappointed, because this was a tough hike. But, oh, I'm going to put my hand on that thing just to say that I did it. Bird up here. That's cool. I'm here. Post Office Department, States of America. Wow, really? Post Office. That's weird. Dedicated to the airmen who, like the stage drivers before them, challenged the elements through this pass with the pioneer spirit and courage, which resulted in a vast system of airline transport known as American Airlines. Really? Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey. Well, here I am at the top of Texas. I'm gonna go have a shot and head back down. Okay, I just checked my compass, and that is directly south. So I'm guessing we're not really that far from Big Bend, and it's possible that these mountains way back here might be part of Big Bend National Park. Possibly. Or could be these things here. Somewhere around there. Anyway. Gorgeous. Beautiful view. I just talked to Tammy on the phone. Told her I was going to head back down. She's still climbing. She's done really good. I wonder what that is right there. You can see snow. Peak right there. That is. That's far away. Okay, here's my stats. 4.27 miles at 2881 elevation gain. So I'll plug those numbers into whatever feedback I can so people know for sure what it is.
I did not make it to the top of Guadalupe Peak or Guadalupe Mountain, but I have found this amazing spot right here where I'm going to have a seat and wait on James. He's already on his way down to meet me. I've climbed pretty high. I'm pretty proud of myself. This was not easy. The more of these I do, I guess the better I'm going to get. Yeah, look at that. Look at that view. Working our way back down. We've kind of made it through the snowy section, I think. Now we're getting back into the rocks. So this might be a little bit of a challenge climbing down. I'm really glad to be back with James though. James. It's kind of hard to see him because he's in the shade. Ah, there you go. Now you can see him. This is almost as challenging going down. Got all these rocks to step over. We're getting there. There's the parking lot. We have less than a mile. Let's finish.
Okay. I'm coming up on the end of the trail. My advice for anybody who's doing this trail would be to bring lots of water. Yeah, lots of water would be good. Maybe some ice. That'd be nice too. But water definitely. Okay. I'm done.
Almost done. I sent James on ahead. He's probably at the car and the AC by now. Just a little bit further.